Hi everybody, face video for y'all today. I've got some empties from kind of the first, we are halfway through August, just about. So from the first half of August, I've got some candles and wax melts. Not as much as kind of I had anticipated, but that's, I think, okay. I'm really trying to use up some of the stuff that's in my collection. We found out over the weekend actually that we're probably going to be moving here in the next few weeks to month or so. So that is the current big news. And it becomes a little bit more of an issue also because we are expecting our first baby due in November. So that was what I was going to make a whole separate video about. And I'm like, I'm just not going to deal with that. So exciting news. We're really happy, really excited. It, of course, complicates things with a move coming up. We're not moving too far. I think, keep the same doctors and continue to go to my current practice and everything, deliver at the hospital that I've been expecting to deliver at. But it does just complicate things a little bit. And so over the weekend, I went through all of my wax, threw out stuff that was smelling gross or not smelling at all, and have just done a little bit more work on that. So I feel pretty good about that. And I may or may not, just kind of depending on timing, show what that organization looked like, because it will probably be different as we move. However, what I did do this month, and I mentioned it in my empties video, the last video I posted, or maybe 2 videos ago, was I talked about how I have just a bunch of scoopable wax that I'm not using. And so what I did was I pulled out all of the scoopable wax that I had, and the first week of August, so like, what was that? The 2nd through the 8th, that was all that I melted was scoopable wax. Then last week, so what's that? The 9th. Oh, no, wait. I'm looking at January dates because that's helpful, right? Anyway, the 1st through the 7th, I melted just scoops. And then the 8th through the 14th, I was like, today's the 15th. That doesn't make any sense. So anyways, then the 8th through the 14th, I melted mostly other stuff. Like I said, over the weekend, I kind of went through and I changed up my melting basket. I put some of the stuff that I had out away. And so in the melting basket right now, really what I've got are scoopables, samples, and things that were already open. So my goal is in the next 3 weeks to get through as much of that as I can. The scoopables, I was really hopeful that I'd be able to get through those. I don't believe that I'll be able to now. I just don't, I get tired of them. I have scoops, but I don't have, like 15, and I really like variety in wax. So, it like a week is about as long as I can stick to scoops. And then I want to start mixing some other things in too. So all of that being said, I did finish up that first week 2 scoops here. All of the scoops that I had were open. I think only one of them, I'm trying to remember. Actually, there were a couple, like my fall winter ones are have not been touched. And I think one other one that I have also they're all L3. I think 16 candles. It's the only one that I have that I haven't dug into yet. I moved one into my bedroom as well because I didn't have any in my bedroom once I finished this. And this just had one scoop, one use left. This was from last April. Lavender Mallow, Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. This was nice. I like L3. I like lavender. I like Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. So that was a nice one. Of course, always glad to get stuff out of the collection, but that one I was glad to be done with, and it's a little older. So wanted to use up some of those things that were a little bit older. I moved into my bedroom. It's not lavender, it's Aquaman and something mixed. to use in my bedroom, because once I finished this, like I said, I had one use left of this. I couldn't find anything else to put in my bedroom. So as I was digging through all of my wax over the weekend, I found that Aquaman one and I moved that into the bedroom. So that's what I'll be melting in my bedroom this week. I've got a few others that I'm melting in like the bathroom and in here in my office. I've got, did it melt? Like a boardwalk taffy of some kind. I've got like a pineapple fizzy, pina colada fizzy pop or something. And I think I'll be able to finish a couple more scoops this week. Now, will I still have scoops that I will not finish? Absolutely. But I'll be able to at least finish a couple. I also mentioned samples. I have a couple scoopable samples that I'm also going to try and finish, just because I've got a lot of samples in my melting basket and I want to finish up samples. And so I'm going to use the scoopable samples this week as part of my quest to finish some scoops. But yeah, besides that, that's my plan for this week, is to just do some more scoopable wax. And so here's another scoop that I finished that first week of August. This was Herbal Lavender Fizzy Soda. I love this. It is so strong. You notice I did not scrape too much. It's very, very strong, and it's like definitely an herbal lavender. So if you don't like herbal lavender, or if you don't really like fizzy soda, like it to me is very like herbal lavender and ginger is like the vibe that I get. Almost like if, oh gosh, what's it called? Like a ginger beer with lavender is like what it smells like to me. Not ginger ale, ginger beer. Like it's that strong. So I liked both of those. I would not rebuy in scoops because, like I said, I'm not like crazy about scoops anymore. But I would rebuy those, just not in scoops. They're both good scents. Non-vendor wax, I only have a couple I melted in this past week, or non-scoopable wax. I have a lot of L3 sitting right here that I'll show you. But in terms of then, like the stuff that I used up this past week, I have a couple non-vendor items. This first one was Alfresco Afternoon. This is one of the old Yankee Tarts. This was nice. I melted it in the bathroom. Just like kind of a fresh scent. I bought a bunch of Yankee Tarts, the old kind of tarts, at the Yankee outlet, gosh, before Christmas last year. And so you'll see a lot more of those in like my fall and winter melting baskets, because they are mostly fall winter scents. But I did pull out all of the ones that I saw that were like current, ready to go stuff too, so that I can try and use those up, not this week while I'm using scoops, but next week and the week after, as we're like finishing up moving prep, again, provided everything goes according to plan. So I do have a few more of those, like that old, kind of the fluted tart, the classic Yankee tart, that I'm going to try and use up here within August. Cross your fingers for me. I also have had this strawberries and cream from Sensationals. This is one of my favorite Walmart waxes. It's so nice. It was half empty. And like I said, over the weekend, I was just like going through all of my stuff. And I thought, like, if I only have I literally had 3 cubes left. I'm like, if I have 3 cubes left, like, I just need to use it up and get it out. I don't need to transport 3 cubes when I'm moving. So those were the ways that I like decided things that I wanted to put in my melting basket, is things that I didn't necessarily want to transport, things that are like current season, and all of my scoops are still out. So I've got now, I think all of these empties are L3. Yes. So I have a couple little like samples that I used. Oatmeal cookie, sugar cookie royale, buttercream. Had this going in the family room or living room. You'll see the candles. I'll show you the candles that I put in the crock next, but this I had going with just like a vanilla candle from Aldi. The dolly made me do it. Honestly, I really don't remember what this scent was. This is a sample I've had for forever, and I've just never been able to kind of figure out where to put it. So I just like threw it here in my office one day and called it a day. So like, I don't remember what it was, but that's fine. And I don't have to know what everything is all of the time. This was a chunk bunt from the today's October 3rd sampler, over a year old. It was on Wednesdays we wear pink frosted animal cookies, and today's October 3rd. I really liked this, and I didn't know, sometimes the pink frosted animal cookies oils I just don't like, but this one was really nice. I liked that one a lot. All Is Calm Seattle Rain. I think this was a cloud bar, just like from the shape of the wax in here. Sweet lavender, twisted peppermint, mahogany teakwood. I melted this in my bedroom, and the mahogany teakwood makes it like kind of a man scent, you know? But that was nice. And then this is another one I melted in the bedroom. This was Purple People Eater, lavender, vanilla, toasted, mallow, black amber. The black amber, when it was melting, was like super duper strong, like a very heavy amber scent. So not my favorite, but it was nice. I just probably wouldn't rebuy it. Oh, here's a couple others actually. Finished. Oh yes, this was like a, I don't know what they call them, but like one of the kind of soap shaped bars from the Pharmacist's Daughter in shoulder pads. It was Aquatic Florals, Sea Moss, and Ozone. I have another one of these that also only has one melt left, and I found these just like, I found one in my melting basket and then one not in my melting basket. So I just threw them both in the melting basket. I used up this one yesterday. This is a really, really nice scent. If you like a fresh, clean, aquatic scent in your house, this is a really nice one. The Pharmacist's Daughter has some really nice blends like that. And then I guess this is the last of the wax melts. Another L3. These were not chunk bunts. This was just a 2-pack of bunts from L3. I think I already said that. Fizzy Soda Saltwater Mermaid. Oh my gosh, you guys. I melted this all over the house for like days straight. It was so nice. It is like the fizzy soda for me. I love fizzy soda scents. I know they're not for everybody, but for me, I do really like them. I enjoy, you know, being able to use them. And I feel like they go everywhere. The Saltwater Mermaid, though, gave it kind of like a more interesting, like summery take. I felt, I don't know, I just thought it was really nice. So I enjoyed melting that everywhere. And then I finished up another thing of cotton cleanups. That's wax. I have been putting candles in the candle crock. I mentioned in a previous Empties video, I'm not like in the mood to burn candles, and that is still the same. I know burning candles isn't like actually dangerous for me. So I know it isn't like dangerous or whatever, but I still don't want to burn them, like especially while I'm pregnant, and then thinking ahead, especially like to when I'll have like a newborn, like an infant, this fall winter, like it just does not appeal to me. So I've got the candle crock, and I've been rotating in and out of the candle crock. I've noticed that with the kind of like Bath and Body Works size candles, they last in the crock for over a week for the most part. I've got one Great Value candle here that didn't, but the Bath and Body Works ones last a week in the crock. So you get more like time out of it, because these used to say, yeah, 25 to 45 hours. And I have these melting all day. Sometimes I forget to turn them off at night, but for the most part, I remember to turn it off at night because it's right next to a warmer that I have. Like they're on the same outlet. And so I just flip the switch for those. But these last a nice long time, and they smell stronger than they do when they're in candle form. So, or like when you're burning the candle, like with the wicks. So all that to say, it seems to be working well. I've got an Aldi candle in there now, and then I've got 2 more candles lined up to use these next 2 weeks. But Bath and Body Works wise, here I melted Island Daydream. And this is like a really great summer scent. Juicy pineapple, tangy mango, sugarcane, coconut water with essential oils. It's very like, you can smell the coconut water while it's melting, and the pineapple. So I liked it because like the spring summer scents, like the fizzy scents that I'm in the mood to melt right now, go really well with this. So I really liked that combo, and I liked having this as something I could use. My other Bath and Body Works candle that I put in the crock was strawberry pound cake. So if you're not familiar, fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. I used to hate strawberry pound cake the first couple times I tried it. I really like it now. It's not one that I have backups of. Like, I'm not like seeking out strawberry pound cake, but it is very nice. And I melted this with, like really with anything, but I have a couple of like kind of more bakery type scoops. And so I melted those when I had this in the crock, and that was a good mixture in the same room. That's something that I do try to kind of think of as I have been picking candles to go into the crock versus the ones that I'm gonna, you know, package up and store are, you know, does it go with like all of these scents that I've pulled for the next few weeks? So both of those worked really well. And so does this one. This is just Blue Lava it's great value. It's Walmart brand. This is Blue Volcano, Blue Grotto, like, you know, this is just Walmart's version of that same scent. It was nice. It lasted. Unlike the Bath and Body Works candles, which last in the crock for like a week, this lasted for like 2.5 days. So that's just something to be aware of. Now, granted, this was $5, I think. And of course, Bath and Body Works candles now are who knows how expensive, but scent wise, it was good. It just did not last as long in the crock as the others. And I think that is it in terms of empties. I'm not going to show my melting basket. I know I could, but I'm not going to. Just there's a lot going on, and like the reason that I'm in a face video today is because like I don't have room in the floor in my old office, the nursery. It's my new office, which we just moved me into, and now I'm moving again. So it's all good things though. So lots of change coming soon to the channel and to kind of some of the videos that you can expect. I am hoping to be able to do a weekly wax empties video as long as I have enough. The first week of the month, the only empties I had were those 2 scoops. And so I didn't want to just show 2 scoopable containers as my empties. But at least every other week, I should have a good number of empties, especially now that I've changed what's in my melting basket to be primarily things that I've already opened and just need to use up. So we got that combined with the scoopables. Should be in a good place now, and just wanting to get like this stuff out so that I'm not holding on to and like trying to find space for empty things in my house. So that is it for me today. Thank you guys all so much for watching, for tuning in, and I will chat with you all again here really soon. Bye, everybody.